thought I would just make a video today regarding our visit to Medical City, which is a quality as good as St. Luke's Hospital. So we went to Medical City, and I just want to share with you what I found out. I told them basically I want to know, I explained to them that my insurance is going to be coming from the United States and that I will be paying for any and all the fees. It's not going to be paid for by the insurance company. I'll be the one to be responsible for it. And that my deal with the insurance company is once I pay the bill, I'll get all the invoices and I'll send them to the United States for reimbursement. So I will get reimbursed, but I have to have the upfront money. And this is my concern, is that I don't keep money in a bank account here, nor do I keep money in the condominium. And what happens when something happens to me on a weekend or at night? I have no money. And from what I've heard, if you don't have the money up front or some kind of a deposit, you're better off going to Home Depot, buying a shovel and digging your own grave that you'll be left alone to die. And the lady was laughing, smiling, and says, no, that is not really true. So I just want to share this with you, that what I found out is they do accept a credit card. It's not an issue, that's not a problem. I even showed them my credit card, which is an Amazon Visa credit card. And they said, yes, this will be accepted, so you don't have to worry about a thing. So in fact, you will need to pay if you don't have insurance. And if you want to have insurance in the Philippines, it's available, but it's even more expensive than in the United States. That's why, as far as I'm concerned, it's not practical to have that insurance. But plus, that insurance may not insure me once I'm in the U.S. The Advantage, Medicare Advantage plan that I have in the U.S. is good for the U.S., but when I come to the Philippines or overseas, in any country whatsoever, you will also be covered, but you will have to pay for it first when you out of pocket your own, and then they will reimburse you. So you have to have the cash or you'll be in trouble. So that's what they told me. And then I said, well, okay, just to give me some idea, how much does it cost for, let's say, to get an X-ray, MRI, blah, blah, blah. Just to be ready. I don't want to be ready with $10 and it costs $1,000, you know. So, but you know what? It's a lot cheaper than in the United States. In the United States, the fees will kill you. Not only that, they can't tell you what the fees are, even the doctor's fees. They say, oh no, we don't know how much it is, it depends on your insurance, blah, 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 it depends on... It's a scam in the United States, okay? Depending on whether you have insurance and what kind of insurance you have, they overcharge you. They do overcharge you in the United States. Here, it's realistic. Whether you have insurance or not, here is the fee, okay? Now, I've also heard that if they know you're from overseas, they charge you more. I have not seen evidence of that yet. Okay, now I may be wrong, but I have not seen evidence of that yet so far. Now, we went to a drugstore, for example, and my wife has one drug that we're paying for in spite of insurance in the Philippines. So we have insurance in the United States. We have insurance in the United States, but for this particular drug, because I think, what do they call it, Tier 1, you will have to pay so much, and that's called the Symbicort, which is for her, I guess, asthma, breathing issues, or whatever. And we pay so much in the United States. So we inquired. In the Philippines, with no insurance, it's a lot cheaper. So we bought 3 months supply. So now you can imagine that. You're insured, you have insurance in the United States, you still pay so much, you come to the Philippines and it's cheaper. Now, I also have one drug that I pay for. It's called Januvia, which is for diabetes. And I can't remember now. I think they did not have that available, so I was not able to compare. So, what I'm going to do is I will get most of my medication in the United States, since over there it's going to be free because of my insurance, because they're not Tier 1, they're Tier 2 or Tier 3, I can't remember the term, but they will cover 100%. So regardless of the cost here, it's cheaper in the Philippines. And I have about, don't laugh, but about 8 or so medication. So the only thing that is not fully covered is Januvia, which I'm also not buying from the United States. I'm buying them from overseas and I get them cheaper. So That is the situation here. As I said, I went to see Medical City, which is the same quality as St. Luke's Hospital, and it's very close to my condominium here in Pasig, and I feel comfortable about it. I feel comfortable. I have seen the facilities. The facilities are nice. People are nice, very nice. And now I don't have to worry about buying a shovel from Home Depot and digging my own grave. Sometimes you hear a lot of fake news or a lot of false things that get said from one person, one mouth to another, blah, blah, blah. The best thing to do is to get to the location. By the way, PhilHealth, they do accept PhilHealth. But let's say that their fee for a procedure is 1,000 pesos, okay? And PhilHealth only covers 20 pesos. They will only deduct the PhilHealth allowance of 20. You still pay the 800. The reason for that is it's a private hospital, and they are allowed to balance bill, meaning if your bill is higher than what is allowed by PhilHealth, they will bill you for the difference. They do balance billing. Okay. Now, if you don't want to get billed for the balance, go to a public government hospital. In that case, whatever PhilHealth allows you is what they get, and they don't bill you. But you get what you pay for. You go to a public hospital, you will get a public type service, not a private type service. So that's a choice you have to make. But for people who have no choice, no insurance, no money, that's not a bad choice to have. Okay, but if you have a better choice, you have some money, you have some insurance of some sort, like what I have. Okay, it's not 100% insurance like in the United States. You show a card, you check in, you pay nothing, the insurance will pay them directly. No, here, because of the so-called Advantage plan that covers me here in the United States, I have to put out the money first, and then I get reimbursed. So if you do not have the money to put up, then you also have a problem. So this is the first hand information that I obtained here from the Philippines. So hopefully this helps, and this is just a quick update on the medical situation here in the Philippines. I'm okay with it. Thank you so much, and please do like, subscribe, and share this information, and I'll be glad if you do that, and I will see you till next. Okay, make it a great day.